Hello again everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's Know Before You Grow video outdoor edition, we're talking about no transplant shock, no hardening plants, and how to start your grow directly outside. Before we get into today's video, folks, hit that subscribe button if you like what you see here. Stop by, say hi, ask a question down in the comment section below. Also, folks, if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up on your way out. All right, folks, so it's obviously no secret. You can start a seed outside and you won't go through any transplant shock. You won't have to harden the plant, but there's a lot of tricks to that. So I'm gonna go over why this advantage works and how you can set yourself up to be pretty much dead even with starting a plant indoors, but not having to go through all that hassle. So first and foremost, I wanna thank our partner Coast of Maine for this video because we are gonna be using Stonington Coast of Maine soil, and we're also gonna be using Stonington seed starter soil. And I'm excited to show you guys how to kind of cheat the system on starting your plant outside. And let me tell you the advantages of this, right? So first advantage is pretty obvious. No transplanting, no transplant shock. And the seed is gonna sit in the same spot up until harvest day, right? You're gonna put it and set it and forget it. And I like that kind of work. So that's one of the advantages. The second advantage is if you start a plant indoors, you do have to worry about shocking the plant and hardening the plant when it comes outdoors. Your grow light inside your room has to be very similar to what is outdoors. So if it isn't, it'll think that the light is going backwards and it could flower. So I've run into that before in the past. I learned that lesson the hard way. So I'm telling you guys, don't do that. And on top of that, when you do bring a plant outside, it does stall out growing for a little while. It does go through some sort of shock. And to avoid all of that, I'm going to show you how to start the seed outdoors. Now, here's a fun fact about a seed and why it can be about as big as the one you started inside 6 weeks prior. Because about 3 weeks before you hit that 14-hour sunlight bar outdoors, you can actually start a seed. A seed will not flower when it's this big. The plant will not flower when it's that big. And you can actually get a jump start outdoors. And I've done experiments and the plant size is very, very similar. So let's go over, let me show you this trick so that you guys can implement it at your grow. So let's go do it. All right, folks, so here we have our Grassroots Fabric pots. I forgot to mention, Grassroots is also a partner of this video. There's a discount code in the description of the video along with all the links to our friends and our farm link. Check out Grassroots, discount code York River, save 10%, get you a fabric pot just like this. All right, so first we start filling this with Coast of Maine Stonington. Now, if you guys don't know, this is my favorite soil of all the soils we've used. I love working with it. And the reason you see this grow bag on a pilot is because I like to move them around with the tractor. So this grow bag takes about 3 bags, I believe, of Stonington. We're gonna see. We're already up to 2 1/4 bags. Absolutely gorgeous soil, just awesome looking. This stuff works really, really well outdoors. I've been growing in Stonington now for 5 seasons, and I've had spectacular results. So 3 1/4 bags. But we're going to mix it up just a little bit. We're going to add a little bit of worm castings here just to give ourselves a little bit more fun in this soil. I like to work that stuff in. Now you're setting the foundation. Look at this stuff. Absolutely awesome. You're setting the foundation for your grow right now. So when you harvest in October, is the next time you're going to be taking this soil out. So you want to make sure that you're giving it everything you need to give it. Okay. So now what we're going to do is create a divot, a nice size. about the size of a basketball. You're going to create this divot. So probably 6 inches deep, 12 inches wide. A nice bowl divot. Okay, and then I pat the edges. You don't have to, but that's just me. And so now I'm going to take some seed starter that I have over here. Fantastic stuff from coast of Maine. And I'm going to fill that divot with seed starter. I'm going to break up any clumps from moisture. And the other thing about worm castings is it contrasts the seed starter really, really well. So you can know where your center is. Right about there. Alright, so now we have our seed starter. We have our worm castings, we have our Stonington. Let me go grab a seed. Alright, I almost forgot a step, folks. You're going to want to water that seed start very well before you put the seed in. And the reason being is you want that peat moss based seed starter to really absorb the water so that when you put the seed in the dirt or in the soil, that you're not going to be disturbing it for a little while. You want to get a good soaking in there. You want it to last you probably 3 to 4 days. That way the seed can set itself and then you can water it. And see how quickly that peat moss absorbs it? Alright, so now we can have our indent. We have our seed from our friends at Seedsman. This would be Purple Ghost Candy. We did an indoor of this. Now we're going to be doing an outdoor of this. Here's the seed. Might need to make the hole a little bit bigger. Tail down. And ever so gently cover it up. And that's it. So folks, if you guys want to support our farm, check out our farm link down in the description. Also, you can find all of our friends and partners down there as well. Coast of Maine, Grassroots Fabric pots, everything we used today, you can find down there. If you guys have questions, leave them in the comments section. And that's it for today, folks. I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and I will see you in another video. Take care.